Okay.
Okay. Welcome everyone to our virtual happy hour this afternoon. Welcome to Renee Galeotto, our host, and our new vendors. Renee?
Yeah. So yes, I'd like to join Sarah in welcoming everyone. We know most of you were familiar with from being in the industry, so we're so glad to have you join us this coming year at ASTI. And I want to start, we'll go around and everybody introduce yourself, and please tell us what company you're with. I'll start with Angela or Angie.
I'll answer to either one. My name's Angie Glockner. I'm with Pinnacle Sales Group. I've been here for 15 years. We are a luxury plumbing and appliance outdoor kitchen distributor and work with roughly about 15 different manufacturers. We will be representing two at ASTI, which will be ASKO and Fulgar Milano.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We'll circle back around because we look forward to hearing about what you guys are going to bring this year to ASTI. Adam?
Hi, I'm Donaldin. I'm the senior manager over at Zephyr. So we sell mid to high end kitchen appliances. We start off with ventilation. Now we've moved and expanded from ventilation to wine and beverage coolers, refrigeration, and now our newest one is our microwave drawer. So you get to see everybody at ASTI. So.
Wonderful. Thank you, Adam. Mike.
Hi, everyone, Mike Langan. I'm also with Pinnacle Sales Group. Been with Pinnacle for about 3 years. Been in the industry almost all my life, as far as I can remember. Also representing ASKO and Fulgar Milano, doing some service training there at the event.
Okay. Thank you, Mike. Brandon? Maybe he stepped away. There we are.
No. Greetings, how are you?
Good. So,
my name is Brandon. I am a instructor in the appliance repair industry. We specialize in virtual tutelage, and we also have a hands-on facility in South Florida. We're big in the YouTube sphere, promoting appliance repair related industry news and subject matter. Nice to meet everybody.
okay. Thank you, Brandon. So I know we are missing one other person who is supposed to be on this. I think we'll, Sarah, if you can text him and see if he's just having an issue, maybe like I was having, to get on and see if we can get him to join. But that would be Nate Myers from Service Fusion. So we're looking forward to hearing from Nate as well. So I'm going to circle back to Dylan, and actually Dylan's not, he's one of the ones not on here, isn't he, yet? So
Yeah,
did we get with him?
He's trying to get on. He's having issues.
All right. I'm familiar.
Yeah. So,
So
I mean,
we'll let you
I can answer anything that you have for Dylan. So
well, go ahead and tell us about Zephyr, a little bit about background. I think, like I said, most of us in the industry are familiar with Zephyr, but for those who are not, tell us about your product line, what you'll be bringing, what
Sure.
you'll be hoping to gain there in the trade show at ASTI.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, like I mentioned before, we sell our range shows were our kind of flagship product for so many years. We've been in the industry for about 25 years now. About I want to say 2018, we started selling our preserve coolers. And we've expanded those lines from under cabinets to 15-inch to full size wine beverage coolers. So we've expanded that line a great deal. And then we've also expanded into we developed a kegerator, and I want to say in the last couple years or so. So that's been really popular for us. But yeah, we're also expanding into the refrigeration space as well. So we are selling a refrigerator drawer unit. Just been doing pretty well. And like I said, our newest product has been a microwave. So for us, we're not going to bring any products with us. We are going to have a kind of a vignette in our booth to kind of showcase what a kitchen would look like with our products in it. With that being said, we are more than happy to talk about any of our products with anybody. But one thing that really attracted us to ASTI was the trying to expand and network with our current service technician network that we have. There are certain problem areas that we don't have a lot of technicians in.
Mhm.
And so right now, Dylan, unfortunately, isn't on the call. His main job is to call out to our service technicians, to new ones, and try to get people into our network for warranty work. So really trying to connect with our current network, but also touch base with new technicians that are willing to help us out with our warranty work. So we're always looking for a good service techs to get on board and really help us out. So that's gonna be something that we're really looking into it. Really looking forward to talking with service technicians and expanding our network. And also along with brand recognition as well
Of
with
course, yeah.
service tech. So
Great. Well, I see Dylan has joined us. Dylan, do you want to add to what Adam has already said, or maybe go in a different direction? Let us know what you're planning on doing with ASTI this year, and hopefully bringing some information to the attendees. Oh, maybe he's having us. Okay, we'll circle back and let him weigh in on that as well. So let's go then to let's go back to Angie. Angie, you guys are with Pinnacle, and I know that with two of you representing today, I hope you bounce off one another and give us some information about Pinnacle. Tell us, I'm familiar, but there may be others who aren't. So tell us about Pinnacle to begin with.
Okay, I can do that. Then Mike will probably talk a little bit more about the manufacturers.
Great.
So we've been in business over 40 years. We actually started with representing Everpure as a product line. So we do distribution for manufacturers as well as representation. So our job is to kind of play that middleman between the dealer and the actual manufacturer. We have a 25 plus outside sales force team that goes around to 31 different states that we represent. Now, we do have a vast synergistic line of appliances that we carry, and we don't carry those in all 31 states. So it is territory based. Some lines we have obviously ASKO and Fulgar Milano we have in most of the states, and that's kind of why we're bringing them to ASTI this year. But our outside sales force goes and they educate the dealer on the product. In turn, we try to get that product on display in their showroom. Consumer comes in, falls in love with the product, buys it. It comes through our distribution channel and we actually sell it. And we also do the warranty work for a lot of these manufacturers, the white glove support. So we're a turnkey operation, and the fact that we are from start to finish for these manufacturers, we hold the warranty for quite a few of them. So that's kind of our presence at ASTI, is to just connect with service agents, teach them more about the Fulgar Milano brand, introduce the new features for ASKO, and just kind of go from there with connecting. And it's our first year, so we're pretty excited to try something new.
Wonderful. Well, I know you said 31 states, if I heard you correctly. What does your footprint look like? What area of the country?
We're the Eastern US and the Midwest. So go a little bit east of Texas and kind of draw a line, and we're all the way from New York to the Caribbean out to the Midwest, the upper Midwest.
All right, sounds good. So I understood that you will be bringing product to our show. And so maybe that's, I don't know which one of you would like to field this one, but I understand you're going to be participating in something new that we're offering this year called Tech Connect. And so for a little background on Tech Connect, this is going to be a feature that we offer during the trade show. And it will be an area set aside in the center of the room for our manufacturers and those who are bringing product to really be able to display this product in a way that our attendees will be able to put hands on the product, ask questions about the product, interact. And so this will be a whole separate area that we're doing. This is the first time that we've done this at this event. So we're very excited, and a lot of people have put a lot of work into this year. So we want to recognize those as we go along at the event. So, but Mike, tell us about the product you're going to bring. And as far as Tech Connect is concerned, talk to us about what you hope to get out of that experience.
Yeah, that's super exciting to have that whole thing in place. I'm going to enjoy hanging out and spending time with the techs. That's usually the second part of my service training, is just straight hands-on time with the technicians, kind of make it about them, what they want to see, what they've been experiencing, and some of their trouble points or pain points or things that they want to learn more about. So that's what I'm excited for, is to have some ASKO product, some Fulgar product there, hands-on time with the technicians, and real-time answers and questions. I think that's going to go far with these technicians.
I agree. I think most of the time, whenever we talk about how technicians learn best, they learn by putting their hands on the product, and that's most of us, I think. So this gives an opportunity to kind of bridge that gap a little bit. The classroom setting is wonderful, and they do get to ask questions, but not all of those interactions involve them being able to one-on-one with someone or put their hands on the product. And so we're hoping to bring that to them in the trade show floor that evening, and give them an opportunity to ask those questions that maybe they did not ask during the class. Do you already know what products you're bringing? Should I ask that yet? Or are you not there?
Yeah, we're going to bring some laundry stuff and cleaning stuff. So we'll have ASKO laundry and dishwashers. I'm going to range refrigerator and Tech Connect.
Okay.
Fulgar Milano range and refrigerator. Apologies.
Wonderful. Okay. Good deal. So we'll circle back around to the two of you in a little bit and talk some more about that. But thank you very much. We appreciate the information. So, Dylan, I see you were able to overcome I had some technical issues myself. So do you want to expand on what Adam was telling us about Zephyr? Uh-oh, maybe we didn't overcome. We can't hear you. All right. I'll give you a minute. I don't want you to be on the hot seat. Brandon, I'm going to call out to Brandon if he's still in his truck. Hopefully he's not got his hands on a product. He looked like he was in the middle of it. There you are.
No, ma'am. I'm pulled over. I'm having a side of the road meeting, but
Perfect.
I'm free. Hands, but thank you for the question. So like the gentleman mentioned earlier, I want to second what he said. Our training platform emphasizes on hands-on training. We specialize in the refrigeration aspect of appliance repair, which involves removing Freon, removing the compressor, the evaporator, some of the more hardcore components that there aren't a lot of organizations that teach that. Fortunately, one of the board members attended our collaboration training with Marcone, and we had 16 attendees, and we brought our own units out there. We brought our own refrigerators, our own tools, where the guys just had to show up. And in that training, they were able to change their own compressors, change their own evaporators. And we feel like they learn best by performing that. We just have one fear, is the brazing aspect. I'm not sure if the convention will allow us to use torches. We kind of not sure if they will allow us to do that or not.
Yeah, I think that's a hotel, more so than ASTI or UASA. I think we're kind of bound by whatever their decision might be in that situation. We completely understand their concerns with the torches being in a room. So, but so how far into that are you going to get? It sounds like if you're going to break out your torches, you're getting involved. Tell us about that.
No, we would like to come up there with perhaps four units, and we can probably get about 3 to 4 guys per unit, and it will be a fully immersive experience where the first thing they will do is enter into the system, use the gauges, understand, does the unit have a leak? Does the unit need the compressor change? And once they're able to identify that, and we have a lecture on that, they'll then take the refrigerant out safely in accordance with EPA standards. They'll learn how to do that, evacuate the unit, and then we'll teach them how to remove the parts, the components. And then, we'll teach them how to put them back, test them, charge the units up, and make sure that they're up and running for the customer. But these courses, these workshops probably will take about 4 hours per one that we do, because they're really immersive. They're not 1 hour hands-on. They're about 4 to 5 hour ones.
Gotcha. And how many instructors will you be bringing to the event?
Two.
Two.
Myself and my business partner. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that sounds good. So also tell us about, because I know the industry is migrating a little bit. So tell us about the R600 training versus what kind of training will you be bringing to that? Will it be R600 or what are we looking at? Both. Okay.
The most popular refrigerant used in about 90% of the homes is 134A. But up until about 2019, they started going over to the R600. So now we're starting to see some of those failures involved. So guys are getting to units like, holy cow, this thing's explosive. So we do plan on bringing both types of units up there so that guys can familiarize themselves with both types of Freon.
Okay. Wonderful. And you are based out of Florida, and so our event is in Orlando, as everybody knows, this year. So you don't have far to travel with those units. So that's a good deal. There you go.
Well, in all fairness, we've been traveling everywhere y'all been to. San Antonio, Tampa, Tennessee, wherever. We've been there.
Good.
So, and if I may say one other thing too.
Sure.
I heard earlier, and please do not take this as a marketing ploy, but I do want to add my services to the committee here and to these fine folks. But like I mentioned earlier, whether I don't look like it or not, but I do have a YouTube studio. I'm a podcaster, and I have about 15,000 appliance repair technicians that follow me. So my niche, perfect for speaking to talk to markets that can attend to the ASTI. Consider me the bridge and the liaison for those who can't make it. Oftentimes, my YouTubes get 1,000 views, and that's about the equivalent of the people who come to the ASTI. So I also could cater to a market that doesn't get to us. So that's a big plus that I bring to the table.
Yes, we agree. We appreciate that. I believe we are planning to do a show with you at some point. So, but thank you for mentioning that. So we'll bring everybody's attention to it. The reach is really, really necessary in these events. We grow every year, and still it never ceases to amaze me. I always meet somebody who's never attended. And so we really want to bring that to whomever might be needing it this year. So we're going to do some other of these happy hours and other informational videos on what we're doing. Most people know about our MPS contests and some of the other things, but for those of you watching, and for those of you who are watching it recorded, we're going to be doing those in the days and weeks to come. So keep your eyes open for those things. Dylan, I want to circle back to you if you feel like we can do it now. So give it a shot. Are you still mute and we can't hear you?
Yeah, he's having
good. All right.
He's on his browser, so it's I've been trying to message him through.
I get it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can't control some of those things, and I'm certainly no stranger to that. So let's then, since we're missing one today, and I don't know what happened to Nate. Did we hear from Nate, Sarah, at all?
Yes, I messaged you in chat. He had an emergency, and so he is in his car and unable to get on.
I see. Mm-hmm. Well, for the sake of going through that, since obviously something came up. Nate Myers is with Service Fusion, and I just happen to know a little bit about it. I really wish he was here to kind of bridge the gaps, but I will tell you that Service Fusion is software for those of us who have used a certain kind of software for a number of years, or maybe you've never used any kind of software and you're just looking for something to kind of organize what you do on the daily. Service Fusion is an offering of that. They do some free demonstrations like most software companies do. I did one maybe a year ago, just to kind of familiarize myself with what was out there. So if you are interested in finding out, since he's not here to elaborate on some of the features, then I would encourage you to look up Service Fusion and go ahead and explore that a little bit, because they will be at ASTI. They will have a booth, and hopefully we can convince them to do a demo class for those of you who are interested in seeing what's out there, or seeing some software for the first time. Maybe you're just looking to expand and add it to your business. So we're sorry that Nate wasn't able to attend, but that's a wrap up or a brief of what he has to offer and what he'll be bringing to the show. So circling back around, I know that we did talk about Tech Connect a little bit with Mike and Angie. So we're excited about that this year. And also the manufacturers who will be taking place in that area where Tech Connect will be. So that is a new feature again that we're doing at the trade show this year. So I encourage everybody to look into that. I believe we're going to be talking about that a little bit more as time goes on. In addition, I mentioned that we'll be having other videos and webinars to talk about the things that we're offering this year. So just wanted to say, those who are teaching classes, I believe we're getting a couple of classes out of Pinnacle, if I'm not mistaken. So would you like to talk about the classes too, at this point? Just expand on that a little bit. Mike, I see you nodding, so I'll pick on you.
Yeah, no, for sure. So Wednesday, I'll be the trainer. Thursday, I'll be the trainer. We're going to have some fun doing multiple manufacturers, getting into a bunch of different product lines, and kind of excited for that whole Tech Connect. And then the playground, if I'm not mistaken.
It was originally kind of a working title, was the Tech Playground. And then we changed it or migrated over to Tech Connect. So the thought of having a playground was what brought it about. So that people can kind of go in and get involved and be engaged. So but it is the same product, yes. So
it's all about getting hands-on product. Like you said, we all learn different ways, and some people learn from 2 out of the 3. Some people learn out of 1 out of the 3. We need hands-on, we need visual, and we need auditory. So we need to be able to hear it, see it, and touch it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it really brings things together when you can have all 3. So we're happy to be able to bring that to everybody. So I know that Brandon already stated they're going to be doing some classes. So I know that all of you will have a booth, but the ones that we've circled out with Pinnacle and with TMM Appliance Academy will be doing classes. So we'll want to make sure that if you're watching now and you're planning on attending, to look out for those on the schedule this year, because those will be new additions to that area, that learning area. So would any other comments or questions that we might have, or anything you'd like to add to this conversation? I know everybody's excited about getting involved in the trade show, but we will have, of course, other events going on all the week, and we have a keynote speaker as well as our banquet. Everybody is familiar with the banquet, but I wanted to especially mention that this year the Tech Connect piece, if you will, or that product that we're going to offer at trade show to get involved and to become immersive in the learning experience was pioneered by our advisory committee for this association, and Craig Riley of Plus One Solutions has been instrumental in trying to pull that together for us, and actually doing an excellent job of pulling that together and being able to be that person, that pivotal person who contacts and has given a lot of his time. So I want to give a special thank you to Craig for participating as much as he has in the Tech Connect program. So we're hoping that it will get off the ground this year and become a staple of that trade show for years to come. So anything else? I'd love to showcase anything if you'd like to add. Adam, do you have anything you want to expand on with Zephyr? We're glad that you were able to explain as much as. Sorry, Dylan couldn't but you can.
No, I mean the thing's gonna be great. We're excited to get to ASTI. We've looked at it the last couple of years, just budgetary. This is the first time we'll be able to come out here. So for us, yeah, it's one kind of meet and greet network, kind of see what the whole conference is about. Now kind of hearing about this Tech Connect kind of piques my interest. So it'll be good to see what that's all about. But yeah, like I said, we're really excited to get out there to see see our, like I said, see our service techs and yeah, get to see the conference more.
Great. And if somebody was interested in signing on to do some work with your company, would there be anything that they would need to bring with them to trade show that they might better
No, I mean,
their opportunity?
Yeah, just their name, email address, our contact info, and Dylan handles all the onboarding for all of our new service techs. So we'll have that kind of ready to go. We'll have our laptops so that we can get that going. One thing we are going to do is we are going to give away one of our preserve beverage or wine coolers.
Okay.
We're they have raffle tickets and pull out a lucky attendee from the conference. So that way we can get some more contacts and hopefully, like I said, get our names out there a little bit more.
Absolutely. And how will they register for that drawing? Is that something you're going to work out with
Yeah,
Sarah?
we're gonna have like
Okay.
actual raffle tickets, or if someone has a
Perfect.
business card, throw it in. We're gonna have a bucket or something like that. So it'll
Okay.
be
Good
yeah.
deal. I would have thought you
Yeah.
would have done the kegerator, just.
Honestly, I haven't thought about what it was. Yeah, we could probably work out a kegerator if
We were
someone's
trying to
really
get the kegerator at the booth, Renee.
Oh,
It just-
gotcha.
It just gets everybody so excited to hear there's a kegerator somewhere on the premises.
Right. I'll have to
know.
talk about. I'll have to see what we can do. So
Well, good deal. And likewise, if someone wanted to sign up with Pinnacle, you guys are going to be equipped to do that at the booth that night, or is that something that you want to get information and circle back around to them? What will they need to bring if they want to talk to you about signing on with Pinnacle?
We actually do have a UR code, so all they need to do is scan that and it'll take them instantly to our sign-on form, as well as our parts distributor. So if they are interested in buying parts from us, they can do that as well. We'll have 2 links to that, both during the classroom trainings, and we'll have access to that during the Tech Connect. And we did want to ask, it is, and I'm sure it is, but I just want to double check. We can have appliances in both areas. That would be okay to have them in the classroom as well.
So yes, and we can do the details, but you can either do both or we can move them for you.
Okay, perfect. All right.
All
And
right.
Mike may have been a little humble about himself, but he does all of our training. So he's actually gone from our corporate office 1, if not 2 weeks a month for the entire year, training servicers in the field. So we're hoping that we'll obviously be able to make some new connections, but I'm sure he's going to see a lot of people that he already knows because it's also right here in our back door, which is great.
Yeah, well, that's all what a lot of it is about, is the networking piece. And you do see people that you've known for years, and you meet new people. And that's probably one of the best things that I enjoy about attending, is to be able to network with people I've known forever. And you feel like you've known some of them for as long as you've been in the industry. And others you meet very new to the industry, new to the whole appliance environment, and that's a wonderful thing too. Brandon, want to circle back to you and say, if someone's interested in contacting you or taking your classes on site, tell us about that. What would they do to get in touch with you?
We have an email. We have an email where they can go RSVP to our events. We have a calendar with our upcoming events. They just gotta go online, click add to cart, and put their info. We have financing available. payment plans. We're pretty flexible.
Okay. And other classes other than refrigeration?
We teach everything. We teach intro to appliances. We teach wiring and schematics. That's a real big popular course that we offer. We teach intro to refrigeration. We teach pretty much a handful of stuff, but we tend to sell out a lot of the sealed system part. Everybody wants to learn that for some reason.
For some reason.
I wonder why.
Yes. Yeah, I wonder too. Yeah. No, that's very good. So we'll look forward to seeing you guys on site. And if there is nothing else, I think we have gone through everything that we wanted to go over today, but we look forward to seeing each and every one of you on site at ASTI. And again, that's coming up January 8th through 12th. And we are going to be in Orlando this year at the Omni at Champions Gate. If you're familiar with Orlando at all, it is, well, most people are familiar with Disney. And so it's about, from what I understand, about 20-25 minutes from Disney. So we want to make sure that you guys are aware that we're going to have some drawings, and we are going to draw for registration. I believe that deadline was already met the other day, but for those of you who have already registered and met that deadline, we will be drawing for a $100 gift card for Disney. And this gift card can be spent online, in the parks, at their restaurants. It's just a gift card, so it's got the flexibility of being used in any way you'd like to with their with Disney. So in addition to that, we are giving away some other great things there. I don't want to give too much away, but if you were there last year, you know, we had some very generous giveaways. And so we look forward to doing that again this year. If you do have any questions or comments or anything that you'd like to share, we would encourage you to go to our website. You can register for this event on our website, and there is a link there. Sarah, you don't have any way of sharing your screen on this format, do you? For that?
Yeah. Hold on one second.
I'll put you right on the spot. That's
Right.
I'm good at just putting
And
people.
I was just pulling
on
on
the
my
spot.
calendar to talk about our future events.
Yeah.
One
So if you go to our website at I know there's two ways you can do it at UASA.com.
No,
And
it's ASTI.US
ASTI.US, yes.
or UnitedServicers.com.
Okay. And so here is the face page. You can go right there as she's showing you where the registration. We're bouncing. Yeah, there we go.
Yep, I'm just, yep,
You're
you can
showing it
register
off.
here.
I get you. And you can also book your hotels. You see that up in the right-hand corner, and get tickets for the event as well.
And I do see some speakers and trainers on as participants as well. So anyone that hasn't submitted their vendor and speaker form, please do that too, so that we can showcase you all on our website.
Okay. Are we equipped to open it up for questions on this format, Sarah? From the viewers?
They just
Okay.
in the chat.
I wanted to make sure that we open it up to anybody who might have a question for anybody who's on this panel today, or a question for us in reference to the event. Please feel free to go ahead and put that on chat, and we'll do your questions right now before we end this call, and thank everybody for being present today. All right. Nope, that's his, there we go.
What?
Brandon has posted YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, in the comments. So let me check those before we get going. Yeah. All right.
And if anyone has questions that they can't think of right now, please feel free to reach out. You can call us anytime, 800-683-2558, or email us at administration@unitedservicers.com.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So thank you, Angie and Mike from Pinnacle, Brandon from TMM Academy, and Adam and Dylan from Zephyr. Sorry, Dylan, but we'll look forward to
Hearing your voice.
Hearing your voice at ASTI. So, but thank you all for joining us today and giving us your time, and also for participating in this event. We look forward to seeing everybody on site. So have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks.